Hi there, crafters. How are you all doing? I hope you've been having a lovely month. The year is already going. This is March. Oh, thank God. And tomorrow it's April the 1st. Okay, but by the time I place up this video, it will be April 1st. So happy new month of April. Now, I got a message in my WhatsApp, that should be on my WhatsApp, from one of you requesting to know how this particular fascinator was made. I would like to give credit to the designer. It's beautiful. What do you think? Do let me know in the comment section below. Okay, so now we're going to start with the bases. What was used to make this fascinator base? Now, if you have watched the video that I put up on fascinators for beginners, you would have gotten acquainted with fascinator bases, which is ready-made fascinators. As you know, you have two different types of fascinator bases. You have the one that is molded, and you have the one that is not molded. It's already ready-made, like this one you can see, which is called the bishop cap. I actually have, I think about 2 videos showing different kinds of ready-made fascinator base. Usually, what I do when I'm given um uh or fascinator design to make is that I first of all check if I can find a ready-made fascinator base in the color of the client. Why? It saves time. So you can as well use that instead of having to look for mold and start taking time in molding and all that. So you look for the ready-made. So now this particular base that was used is what you call Emirate cap. It's the big Emirate cap, and this is it over here. It's the big Emirate cap. So you can actually go to where they sell fascinator things to use to make hearts, and you can request for the big Emirate cap. They're actually two. You have the small one and the big one, but this is the big one. So this is the one you would want to get purchase from the market or online. I'll check online, and if it's available, I will drop it in the link below so that you can also purchase it if you want to make this particular fascinator. Then the next thing you can see on this fascinator is that it has trimmings around on the fascinator base. Now, the particular trimming you're getting is the one that has a drop down of pearls. There are pearls underneath. If you look at it, you will see it very well. Do you understand? I'm going to zoom it in so that you see it. Okay, so this trimmings, let's assume this is the fascinator base. I would show you how to put it. I have a video already, so you can watch it right now. This is how you put it round. Trimmings, so I'm going to be cutting out the lace part, so I will be able to use it the way I want to use it. Okay, then you take it, you get the middle on the part. There's the front part of the hat where I want to be in the front, so I'm going to start from the middle to glue it and glue it at the edge there. Okay, so I'm going to be making use of uhu gum to do that. Sorry about that tone. Okay, so keep watching and learning. Okay, so I put it all the way around. Okay, so we're back. So if you look at the fascinator, you will see that it was put in 2 layers, meaning after taking it round like this, another layer. Let me take out this one from here. So you have this here and another one underneath. It is 2 layers. Remember, I'm just using this to explain. This is not the base. I've already shown you the base. So you have it on 1 layer and 2 layers. And I've already showed you with that other video, how to put it round your base. Okay, so the next thing you want to do, I would also show you what you're going to be using underneath later on before we end the video, as in the particular fascinator holder to use. Have you watched my fascinator holder video? I would show that. I'll drop the link also below so that you can know that for different types of fascinator bases, you'll be needing different types of holders so that it holds well. It doesn't pull down. There are different kind of fascinator holders, which depends on the fascinator base and also the hairstyle. So you need to watch this video actually on which type of fascinator holder to use. So I'll be telling you which one will be perfect for this Emirate cap that was used to make this particular video. Then the next thing you see is that you can see there's a line inside. Another trimming was used, the rope one, and a small flower that was put at the top part. so that you can make use of any glue that you have, preferably not the hot glue gun, please, to fix it that way. Then the final thing, the rounded up, before I tell you about the fascinator holder that you need to use for this fascinator that was made. And the next thing we're going to look at is what was put at the back of the fascinator, as you can see. Now that is made from crinoline. What was used was your 7-inch width crinoline. And I already have a video that shows you how to make that base, okay? And it's actually in our membership tier on this same platform, the YouTube channel. Okay, this is the vent channel. It's actually, I have a first layer that is called the craft enthusiast. Now that first layer is just $2.99, 450 naira, and for that you get to have some videos which I recently started putting. That was not the initial plan on what will be on that. What you had before was priority to comments, the a special badges, special emojis you can use when responding, and then you get to see some videos first before it gets released to the public. But now I added some extra videos for you also, so you can start up with that tier. But to get to know how to make this particular crinoline at the back of the Emirate cap, it's in the second layer, which is our master crafter. Okay, and there you have not just one videos, you have quite a number of videos already available for you, and it goes for 4,000 per month, then $9.99. So you can make a payment, and for that month you are watching various videos that I have available for you. You have that plus all the things that are available to the first there. So you can decide to do that, and you get to know how to make the crinoline if you don't know how to make it, how to make that. But just in case you do not want to go through the YouTube route, you can also join the Telegram group and then make payments to get to have just this particular video on how to make that. It will show you actually how to make this. These are all the designs you will learn in that particular video that you want. So you make your choice on what you want. So now we go to the last part, which is what was put on that holds it to the head, because of course it wasn't just dropped on the head. Now what was put on that is your elastic band. That's what is used for Emirate caps like that. And what you do is you put it on this side and you put it on this side. You sew it here and you sew it here. If you're getting the thin rope, which I usually would like to use, the thin rope, you just need 13 inches. If you cut out 13 inches, then you sew it here. You would want to use, either you're using your fishing line or you're using a matching thread to the color of the Emirate cap that you are using. Perfect. But when you take it in, you ensure that you, when it comes out, when you bring out your needle and thread here, you take it very close to that same spot that you brought it out, so that it's not visible here. But even if it's visible in this particular design, it's still going to be covered with the trimmings that I showed you previously. So that's how this particular design was made. So if you gain value from this video, please do give me a thumbs up. And if you have questions on, you need a particular design also to be made for you, you can actually contact me in the Telegram group as well. You send your design and we'll make it as soon as possible. Do have a lovely day.